Hey guys, I'm Abhijit and today I'm presenting the Basics of Medical Science episode 2. In this episode, I'm covering the basics organization of the human body, that is cell. Before I start, let me tell you the sequence of my presentation. The first part I will describe each and every element of the cell and then the anatomy of that element. Anatomy means the structure and then the physiology or function. The cell can be compared as a building block, as we know that any building is made up of three things. One is the brick, that is the building block. Second is the cement and sand, which acts as a packing material, and the structure that makes the iron structure that makes the building. Similarly, here in the human body, cell is like the building block. This is the basic structural and functional unit. There are four parts in cell: cell membrane, cytoplasm, organelles and inclusions. Cell membrane is the outer limiting membrane. Cytoplasm, the material within the cell except the nucleus. Organelles are the organized structure within the cell, and inclusions are the temporary secretion and storage product within the cell. Now coming to the cell membrane, this is the outer layer or the outer membrane which surrounds the cell, and as you can see here, cell membrane is made up of the fat as well as protein. This fat and protein, they are held together with the help of an covalent bond. And fat basically over here are the phospholipid, which has a phosphorus head and the fatty tail. So this tail of the phospholipid, they are the hydrophobic. So water cannot stay here in the middle layer or in the middle portion of the cell membrane. Water can stay outside because the phosphorus head is hydrophilic. So outside as well as the inside of the cell. Now protein acts over here as a channel or as a receptor. So they allow the entry of the substance inside the cell. Now cytoplasm, they contain the materials within the cell, and except nucleus, all inside the cell, all materials within the cell are known as the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm has many different molecules dissolved in the solution like enzyme, fatty acids, sugar as well as the amino acids. Waste products are also dissolved in the cytoplasm before they are being broken down and being removed from the cell. Within the cytoplasm, the dissolved enzyme, they break down the bigger molecule, the waste product, and cytosol, the aqueous part of the cytoplasm, they break down it contains an enzyme that breaks down the glucose, which is being then converted to ATP by the mitochondria. Coming to the organelles, the different organized structure within the cell. So first thing which we will like to talk about is the nucleus. Nucleus controls all cellular activities. The middle layer of the nucleus is known as the nucleolus, which is made up of RNA, and it surrounds by the chromatin, which is made up of the DNA. Now guys, when I first learned what is the different organelles, so I used to forget. So that's the reason I created a simple acronym, and that acronym is the REGML. Now each letter of this acronym, they refer to one of the organelles. Like R refers to ribosomes. They are the protein builder of the cell. There can be two types of ribosome, one which is freely floating in the cytoplasm and another which are found in the surface of the endoplasmic reticulum. The second letter of REGML is the E, and E stands for the endoplasmic reticulum. They are also having the tubular structure, and there are two types: rough endoplasmic reticulum and smooth endoplasmic reticulum. G stands for Golgi body. It is tubular in structure, and Golgi body acts as a peon or postman inside the cell to collect the protein from the endoplasmic reticulum and deliver it to the destination. Mitochondria, here the M stands for mitochondria. This is the powerhouse of the cell. They release the enzyme which is responsible for the metabolism of the nutrients, and then they store the energy of the nutrients in the form of the adenosine triphosphate, ATP. L stands for lysosomes. It releases enzyme which is called lysosomal enzyme that breaks down the debris, the unwanted material inside the cell. Then they clear this debris by breaking it down to the smaller particles that can be easily cleared from the cell. Now we'll take each of these organelles one after another. First is the nucleus. Nucleus is surrounded by a porous membrane which is called the nuclear envelope, which allow the entry of the nutrients and oxygen inside the nucleus. The middle layer of the nucleus has a very darker body and which is called nucleolus, which is made up of the RNA. RNA is being surrounded by the chromatin. Chromatin is the plural form of chromosomes. So this is another kind of protein. Now, nucleus controls the structure of the cell as well as all the activities within the cell. Now coming to once again REGML. R stands for ribosomes and responsible for the protein synthesis. Now, if we look into the structure of the ribosomes, it has got two subunits. One is the larger subunit, as you can see here, which is known as 50S. Another subunit is the smaller, which is known as the 30S. Now, ribosomes are also having a protein chain in their structure and a messenger RNA. There are two types of ribosome. One is freely floating inside the cytosol. Another is the ribosome which are found in the surface of the rough endoplasmic reticulum. So, let us now understand the endoplasmic reticulum, rough and smooth both. Rough endoplasmic reticulum, it is surrounded by the ribosomes, that is why their surface is rough. They manufacture proteins. Once the ribosomes manufacture protein, they are being stored inside the rough endoplasmic reticulum. So, rough endoplasmic reticulum acts as a storage vessel. And smooth endoplasmic reticulum is not studded with the ribosomes and it is associated with the smooth and slippery fats. So, rough endoplasmic reticulum is involved in the protein storage. Smooth endoplasmic reticulum stores fat, steroid hormone as well as the calcium ion. G, Golgi body. Golgi body Golgi body is having the tubular structure as well as they are located very close to the rough endoplasmic reticulum. The Golgi body receives the protein from the rough endoplasmic reticulum and then it modifies them, sorts and packs them in a sealed droplets which are called vesicles. Then they can deliver it depending upon its destination. They can deliver it in three areas. One is within the cell to the different organelles. Then the plasma membrane of the cell. Why plasma membrane? Because you have already studied that plasma membrane is made up of the fat and protein. So, plasma membrane requires the regular supply of the protein. So, the Golgi body which delivers it and also outside the cell. Coming to mitochondria, this is the powerhouse of the cell and they have the two membrane. One is the outer membrane which covers the entire organelle and second is the inner membrane which has got many times or many folds in its that creates the layered structure. So, there are enough space or the increased surface area where this chemical reaction can takes place and the ATP can be formed. Mitochondria use the oxygen which are present in the cell and they convert the food in the form of the ATP with the help of this chemical reaction. Now finally the housekeeper of the cell is known as the lysosomes. This is the structure of the lysosomes and you can see there are many small vesicles which are there inside the lysosomes. Lysosomes is having also a lipid bilayer as its membrane. Now, whenever there is unwanted material in the cell, ribosome release the lysosomal enzyme, and that enzyme go and breaks down all the unwanted material inside the cell to a very smaller molecule so that they can be moved out from the cell. Inclusions are the non-living material within the cell. These are the intracellular non-living materials. Cytoplasm has many inclusions stored as an nutrient, secretory products as well as pigments. Examples of the cellular inclusions are glycogen, lipid and pigment. Cellular inclusion do not have any activity like organelles. So guys, this was the all about cells, and if you have any question you can reach me at abhijitdas61@gmail.com. So signing out till we meet next in the next episode on tissue.